So in today's live stream, we'll be covering how to blog to sell hair, essentially content marketing for hair brands. But before we get started, since we are live, let me double check that everyone can hear the audio. Press 1 in the chat if you can hear. One second. Okay, perfect. So for this example, I'll be using our Shopify store. So what you do is you come to your online store under sales channel and you come down to blog posts, and we're going to create a blog post. So the key behind this strategy is to get your content in front of someone who's potentially looking to purchase hair. Let's see. Throw me a product in the chat that you want to sell more of. Like, what's one product that you want to sell more of? And I'll use that product as an example to go find content ideas that we can write about. Set over to Google. So again, the purpose of the content is to sell, particular products and create awareness around your brand. Headband wig. Is this something that's new? Headband wig. Give me something else. Let's try pre-made units. Hold on, Google's being weird. Growth oil, beard growth oil. Okay, here we go. So what I'm looking for is this people also ask section. So basically, these are questions that people are coming into Google and typing in, trying to find the answer. Maybe they have been made aware of beard growth oil on Instagram, but they know nothing about it. So they come to Google to do the research. So your objective or your job as the business owner is to create this content so that when they come to Google and they type in what is the best oil for beard growth, you have content written about this topic. Your blog post has the potential to show up in Google for the search term. So first thing we would do is copy this question. So this is one question or one blog post per question. So you literally can write blog posts about all of these questions, as well as create YouTube content. So this is what's considered search marketing. So we're using these search terms to get in front of our potential clients. So basically, we're going to copy this question and we're going to title our blog post, which is the best beard oil, or what is the best oil for beard growth? Press 1 in the chat if this is making sense so far. So the title of our blog, this is important, is going to be the actual question that we're answering. So now we're going to come back and we're going to come over to this website. So now that you have to create the content, you want to use what's already in existence, unless you can just write about this topic off the top of your head. So essentially we can, use their exact, how do I want to say this? Their exact layout as far as how they structured their content. And this isn't really SEO optimized. So what I would do, let me show you. So I would take all of these, and these would be additional headings. So let's see. Okay, so what I would personally do is I would change the headings, the titles of these headings. It would say something like coconut oil for hair growth. And we would write at least maybe like 50 to 100 words of text for each of these headings. But by including for hair growth, we're making our content more relevant to the actual title of the blog post. So not only will we rank in Google for this search term, we will also rank in Google for this coconut oil for hair growth, because I'm pretty sure people are coming into Google and typing this out as well. I actually have to type it out. For hair growth. So if we copy this term, so people are also coming to Google and typing in coconut oil for hair growth. So basically, we're making our content relevant for which is the best oil for hair growth. We're also making it relevant for coconut oil for hair growth, also for olive oil for hair growth. So we're making this as relevant as possible to the key search phrase. So 50 words to 100 words of text for each heading. At the bare minimum, you want 500 words of text for the entire article. So if we go to our example, so they use 824 words of text in their blog post. So for you to outrank them, anytime we're trying to outrank someone in Google, we're trying to show up above them. We want to do more than what they're already doing. So in this example, I will probably go double or triple the amount of words. So you're talking, 16 to 2,000 words of content around this topic to outrank them. We're basically providing more content on the subject. So in Google's eyes, they're going to promote our content more. So they should increase our rankings. Let me know if this is making sense so far. But I'll just copy some of this text just to fill it in so you get a better idea how to structure your blog post. So again, each of these are headings. Then you have the text that's in between, that's talking about the actual heading. And it looks something like that. Now the only thing, so since you have multiple headings, your H1 or your heading 1 is going to be the actual question. So let me see. Let's see. I don't think there's a way to change the heading on Shopify. Oh, here we go. So this would be your heading 1. Sorry about that. Then everything from your H1 would be a H2 or H3. So I would change this formatting to a heading 2. So again, we're basically just telling Google that this is second important. First is important is this. This is what we're trying to rank for. Second is going to be this. So if another wig maker has 1,000 words, no, you want to do like 2,000 words. You want to try to double what they're doing, not, the bare minimum. So we want more pictures than they have. We want more videos. So some opportunities that we have for this is the person that's ranking, they don't have a video. So in this example, it would be best for you to create your own video. But if you don't, feel like going out and creating your own video, we can come to YouTube, search for what is the best hair growth, beard growth oil, whatever. And we would take this video and embed it on our blog post. So now we're really creating a lot of relevancy, and we're outdoing the number one competitor. So let me show you what this would look like. Dump that code in there. So now we have a video, a relevant video on our blog post, and this is a Google property. So YouTube is a Google property. So Google is going to favor our content over, anyone else. We have more text on our blog posts. We have videos from YouTube. We have optimized headings. Let's looking for the charger. Okay, wig examples. Type in how do you install a wig. Okay. So if you have any questions about this, I know I went kind of fast, but this is the bare basics of SEO. We're trying to create as much relevancy around this search phrase as possible. My eyes just pop out of my head. Let's see. Okay, what time we need to leave? Now, this one isn't a good example unless you're doing a YouTube video, because these YouTube videos are going to get the most traffic for this how to install stuff. No one wants to read written content around this. Now, you can, still create it, but keep that in mind. You want to do a YouTube video around this one. And it's the same concept. Let me see. Uber suggest. Yes, having your own video is going to be the absolute best scenario because it's your own property. You're going to get the YouTube traffic. You're also going to get the Google traffic. You also get to add a link in your YouTube video to your website and to your blog posts. So backlinks are important when you're talking SEO and content marketing as well. That's for another, day. This is, the basics, most important. But having a relevant link from your YouTube video pointing back to your blog post will definitely help increase your rankings. What is this? How to install a wig. So you have, a potential 590 people searching for how to install a wig in what I want to say in Google. How to put on a wig, 5,000. Let's see. Wig shedding. How do I stop my wig from shedding? So if you sell wigs, you definitely need written content around this. You need blog content around this. So same concept. But if you look, for this result, it's a video. So, but again, you still can do written content around this. So what we would do is just copy this. Well, let me show you one more thing before I go. Before I start that one. So when you publish this, another important thing is to have your keyword phrase in your URL. So, well, it's already here, but at this part, you also want your keyword in your URL. We need to send as many signals to Google as possible that our blog content is about which is the best oil for beard growth. But won't that make them want to watch the video over reading the content, though? You know what I'm saying? You want to have information from someone you put in the book content. No. So the strategy here is it doesn't matter if they watch the video or read the blog post because they're both your properties. You're creating a a manufactured world essentially for your customers. So imagine if I go to Google and I search for something and I see you, then I come to YouTube and I search for something and I see you again. So this is that, multi-touch point before, actually getting someone to buy from you. You probably have to interact with someone 7 to 14 times before they buy from you. So if you have that blog content, that's 1, YouTube video, that's 2, then, ads and stories and Instagram and all that stuff. Who's about to start blogging in the next hour? Yeah, that's what I was telling you. Like, you were looking for, different funding sources, but these are, excellent ways to still do work in your business while, you're waiting on your ads to work or you're waiting on your followers to grow. Posting, 1 blog post per week for a year, they probably net you at least a 5 to 10K per month business. If you do it strategically, not just, posting any blog, but okay, I understand what you're talking about. Now it's bringing awareness to your audience occurs in a life. Yes, exactly. How does it help you posting someone else's video? It helps you with the relevancy part. That's why, but I did say it's best if it's your own video, but you're just trying to provide this person with as much value as possible. Now, if you're selling a beard oil, this might not be the best strategy to drive, the traffic over to someone else that's selling beard oil. But I would do research on the video and make sure it's just an informational video, not really selling anything. But like I said, it's best if it's yours. That way, if they come to the blog post, then go over to your YouTube channel, at least you have the link back to the product in your YouTube video. Wouldn't that person be upset? No, because when you embed videos anywhere on the internet, that person is getting credit. And like anytime you get embeds on your YouTube videos, you're pretty much getting more visibility in YouTube. Because the more people embed your video, that's a signal to YouTube that more people like it. So you're helping them out, you're helping the reader out, like everybody wins. Yeah, in the description of your video, like let's say this beard video was ours, we would still, receive the potential customers because we have the link to our product in the description of our video. By us not owning this video, we have no control of putting our link in the description of the video. So that's why I say if you do decide to use a video that's not yours, make sure they're not selling anything that's basically, going to take away from your business. I love writing anyways. Yeah, like I've always said that, like if any of you like to write, I know some of you're not ready to get on camera. You don't want to get on camera. Maybe camera's not for you. Maybe going live is not for you. Maybe Instagram is not for you. If you like to write, there's still a ton of potential for you to make a lot of money. Like this Google traffic is never ending and it's targeted. Like these people are actually in the market for your product. So you're not shoving your product down their throat. So it's easier for them to make a buying decision. Should I include before and after pictures of my test clients' growth in the video or just blog posts even? I mean, you could. I don't see anything, wrong with it. That's definitely not me. Yeah, I mean, like I said, going live, Instagram, it's a lot of platforms that's just not for a lot of people. Some of you may not be good on camera, but you're good at talking into a mic. May not be good at talking into a mic, but you can write. If you can write, you can make, a significant income. Even if you don't like to write. When I first started, with the digital marketing stuff, I was blogging. I didn't necessarily write out the content, but I was blogging. Huh? I'm black hat by nature, so we got content however we could get content. Like, let me show you. This is a site. I don't know if y'all were paying attention to. Was that last week with the meetup, the mastermind? The mastermind I went to the other week. This was for SEO, and I part of the mastermind was actually getting a website. And beautypress.com, is this it? Do you know the name of that website? Beauty. Oh, Press News. So this is my site within the beauty space, but the content on this site is pulled automatically, like from other websites. So this is, creating content for me on autopilot, but it's the same exact, strategy that I'm covering for you. The whole purpose of this is to build a lot of content on this site to get all of this search traffic. Let me see. Should I start blogging business? Should I start the blogging business on Shopify? Do you recommend? What is the blogging business? Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one. So with content marketing, you're probably gonna start to see some traction in 6 to 12 months. This is a longer game, unless you're just dumping a ton of content. So when I say a ton of content, I mean like when you have about like 20, 30,000 words of content on your site, then you're going to see some significant traffic with the from Google. So here's that website that I just showed you. 1 second. So as you can see, as we start to add more content to the site, the organic keywords that it ranked for is consistently increasing. And this site is only like I literally just started this site maybe like 2 weeks ago, but it has a ton of content on it. So that's why it's already starting to rank organically for a lot of keywords. I got 45 followers in one night. Yeah. Reels are definitely bringing a lot of engagement, a lot of followers, sales. I even closed the business to business sale on Reels. I know people, have this, misconception that, that function is for kids and stuff like that, but Reels drive sales as well. But yeah, you can use this tool Uber suggests to find keyword search volume. So like the term lace wig is being searched 22,000 times per month. Like Eunice, they do really well as far as search traffic. Private label is pretty big. Let's see. So look, Eunice ranks for over 50,000 keywords, and they're receiving 145,000 search visitors. And I'm pretty sure they're probably receiving like double or triple this. But imagine you getting 150,000 visitors over to your site every month, like nonstop. And it says the traffic value is 80,000 per month, which I'm pretty sure it's worth a whole lot more than that. But this is a pretty good idea. And you see they rank number 1 for lace front wigs, human hair wigs. So a lot of really good keywords. You want to at least, like, the bare minimum is 500. I don't publish any blog posts with less than 1,000 words. Private label extensions. So you can see private label, they're killing it as well. I'm pretty sure these numbers are on a low end, but I would probably like triple all of these numbers. And I know they're definitely making a lot more than 12,000 per month from their SEO efforts. So you say give everyone homework to write a follow. Yeah, I'll check it when you have it uploaded. The content isn't important. I mean, it kind of is, but at this point, if you have no content on your website, get it written and upload it. Then from there, we can hop on the live again, and I'll, critique you or show you what changes you need to make to optimize your blog post. So you can see here, pretty much all of the keywords that private label ranks for, 35,000 different keywords. So it's a lot of opportunity out here. I think I'll be doing a case study on Hairlux, because I think the Hairlux domain is probably three years old or so. So I'm gonna be doing a SEO like case study on that one, and just documenting that whole process. So y'all said y'all gonna have y'all blog post ready today? And one thing I didn't cover, you also want to add this information here. So this is basically how your blog post will show in Google. So you would add your page title, a short description. You will also want to make sure that your description contains the keyword that you're trying to rank for as well. Then you would save that. Okay, perfect. Well, yeah, I'll probably just hop on the live later tonight or tomorrow, and we can go over your individual blog posts.